Now I get to introduce our speakers today, who we're so excited to have talk with us from the Rotary's Club of San Miguel de Allende-Midday. They're here today to share their Girls Empowerment Program. Terry Cavanaugh is the project leader who aligned the Secretary of Education of Guanajuato with partner organizations Niñas Sabias, or Wise Girls, and Days for Girls, and the San Miguel community. Jose de Anda administers the program and serves as the primary liaison with the Office of the Secretary of Education of Guanajuato. Carla Cadena Rios is a Rotary volunteer and a certified teacher with the Niñas Sabias program. And Andrea Spessard manages the volunteer drivers who drive the Girls Empowerment Program teachers to the schools in the rural communities of San Miguel. Andrea will be the Vice President of Community Projects beginning July 1st. So welcome to all of you. We're so happy you're here. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for the invitation to join you this morning to share our Girls Empowerment Program. Carla Lee Carter, our president, Jose and Terry and I, as well as other members of our Rotary Club here today, are very pleased and honored to join you. We share a kindred spirit with you and our passion to making a positive and sustainable difference in our community of San Miguel through education, the preservation of human dignity, and serving others with respect and compassion. Imagine you are a young girl, around 10 to 12 years old. You live in one of the hundreds of rural communities in the Campo of San Miguel. You live with your mom, your grandmother, your brothers, and your sisters. One day, your body goes through a significant change. You don't know what is happening to you. You're afraid. You're embarrassed. You find that you have to stay home from school 1 week every month. You fall behind in school. The boys tease you. You lose your self-confidence and your self-esteem. You are one of 3 out of 4 girls your age who feel the same way you do. You drop out of school. There goes your future, your chance to graduate, to possibly go to university one day, your potential to earn a significant living, to help improve your family's quality of life, and to have the knowledge to make wise decisions for yourself. Your future is now extremely limited. Gender disparity and cycle of generational poverty continue. In early 2022, when one of our fellow members of our Rotary Club of San Miguel de Allende-Midday brought to our attention the serious problem of young girls in our community not having the education, the knowledge to prepare for and understand the changes their bodies will experience, or the resources to stay in school, we decided we wanted to help. We began educating ourselves on the issues and the potential solutions and resources. The Girls Empowerment Program was born and continues to grow. Our overall objective is to empower the girls to be sanas, seguras, y sabias, healthy, safe, and wise. In January, we signed a contract with the Secretary of Education of the state of Guanajuato to use an approved curriculum to teach 5th and 6th grade girls. We've created jobs and hired young San Miguel women who have trained extensively to teach this course. We are raising funds to pay for the teachers' salaries and for the reusable menstrual hygiene kits the girls receive on the last day of the program, which will empower them to stay in school and should serve them for up to 5 years. Since January, we have taught approximately 600 girls, and our goal is to reach 2,000 girls in the first year of the program.
Then last year, on July 2022, we received a face-to-face training for the teachers from Hannah Figueroa, who is the main person who created the Niñas Sabias Wise Girls program. It was a full week for 40 hours of training, and in the morning we used to read the content of the manual to learn more about every chapter and every altar. Then we also have a time to do like the work with the teachers. This was a very magical moment, preparing the teachers to heal what was necessary, and we did exercises from our memories, from our ancestors, sharing testimonies, and making the link with the teachers stronger. In addition to that, we had about 100 hours online, including practice circles, before bringing the program to the schools. Everything was so magical that from the beginning, it felt like all the group of teachers had already known each other for years, even though we just have spent a few hours of our lives together. The attention and affection that was created among all of us has been very visible. In my case, it made me feel a great support network, which I had not felt for a long time, or perhaps I have never had it like this in this way. We had moments for laughing, for crying, but also for healing. I had the opportunity to meet little Carla. In one of these activities that was directed by Hannah, this was a moment to meet with myself, but when I was like 6 or 7 years old, in which my body was there, but my mind went far, far away. My imagination with the narration of this activity took me to a very green and fresh forest, where I had to decide whether to say goodbye to my little Carla or keep myself somewhere. I didn't know how serious this decision was, so I told my little Carla that I was going to keep her in my heart. I asked her to forgive me for all the times that I judged myself, all the times I didn't love me, and that I was not feeling well. I spent a very pleasant and memorable moment with little Carla in that forest. Both were walking, holding our hands, wearing a long white dress and without shoes. Then, when I wanted to move my physical body, I was not able to do that. It felt like if I was tied to the ground. I couldn't move my head or feet, and my eyes were still closed since the beginning of the activity. During the session, I only felt a river of tears in silence coming out of my eyes. And it was until the moment that Hannah's indication for the teachers was that we settled into a fetal position that my body was able to move. So that after receiving the touch on my shoulder of one of the wise assistants, the crying was more and full of feelings. The healing was happening. Moments later, the hands touched my shoulder again, and it was like if the crying option was turned off. It was about the release that was just coming to me. Finally, we opened our eyes. We stood up and we saw each other inside a circle of women. We danced with freedom, we hugged each other and support us during this moment of the activity. This experience was unique and each teacher went through it in their own way. I feel very blessed to be part of this process where their love, respect, trust, power, and confidence reaches the girls of the 5th and 6th grades during the knowledge that is shared in this project, with each one of the 5 models of this program, where in the end, we know the correct anatomy, what happens in our cycle, and how it is related to the seasons of the year, the ages of the woman, the phases of the moon, and the changes in our body. In this way, women and girls learn, leave their fear and shame behind, and support each other as a team. I thank each one of our teachers for their commitment, their motivation, their happiness, and their responsibility for the project. They are a very important part to achieve the current and future goals to have more healthy, safe, and wise girls around us.
The Girls Empowerment Program is so complex. It consists of many different and connected parts. It provides girls with education by giving the girls a full and accurate understanding of their body, its anatomy, and their power to create life. The program teaches them to make informed decisions, most importantly, to be happy, healthy, and wise. It provides opportunity by allowing them to stay in school. More education and better jobs are a path out of poverty. It provides sustainability by using a sustainable product to manage menstrual periods. It eases the financial burden of the continuous purchase of environmentally unfriendly disposable products. It provides self-confidence. Girls can stay in school and have an equal opportunity to complete their education, and gender disparity is reduced. Knowledge, pride, and self-awareness lead to better outcomes. The girls also form peer bonds and have a trusted support system, just like Carla said. We have provided jobs to 10 women who have become teachers, who have also grown and have become empowered by the program, which also allows them to contribute financially to their households. This program differs in a way. We collaborate with the Rotary clubs both in Mexico and in the US. We have a strong collaboration with the Secretary of Education of the state of Guanajuato, which allows us to teach the programs during school hours. We also collaborate with Days for Girls, which provides us with sustainable kits, which are made by volunteers all over the world. But what truly makes this program so special is the community involvement. We have been blessed by the community of San Miguel de Allende. We have received donations from both Mexican and expat communities. School children have sold lemonade, they've sold their used toys. The SMA quilters donated a beautiful quilt for a raffle, which we raised thousands of pesos. We have received support from the GIF Film Festival, from Penzi Wedding Planners, from a hiking group. We just got a nice grant for them last week. Speed Rack Women's Bartenders Group. Restaurants like The Restaurant, Paño, Marcela, Hotel Matilda, Sierra Nevada, Mansión de Monteclán, and the list goes on. So why is this Girls Empowerment Program so special? It helps girls. Girls become confident, stronger, and wiser, who then become women who create healthier families. They break the cycle of poverty, strengthen economies, and bring about a more peaceful world. But what truly makes this program so different from the other programs is the social connection and sense of belonging. When we have a strong sense of community, people come together to work towards shared causes. What makes this program so different and special to me is the closeness that I have with my team, which is made up of the maestras, women who were born and raised in San Miguel and who have become role models for the girls, my fellow Rotarians, our volunteer drivers, the directors and teachers of the schools, and the heads of the education department, and the countless individuals have opened their hearts to the girls. It has brought me a profound awareness and respect for the people who make up this community.
The Boys Program. When we were planning the Girls Empowerment Program, we considered developing a program in which boys could also be educated. This was planned for a future phase, but the need became very clear from the first week that we began our Girls Empowerment Pilot Program. The Boys Program is a result of the request of the teachers interested in being able to talk with the boys. Also the mothers in the communities, the Secretary of Education of Guanajuato personnel, and the interest of the boys on topics related to what it's offered in the girls in the Girls Empowerment Program. In addition to understanding the importance of observing adolescents in general. Also, given the importance of being able to begin to break taboos and to generate a synergy that leads to a context of self-discovery and sensibility. It was there where we shared knowledge to create a program that will take the essence of the Wise Girls program, but with specific issues that we consider pertinent to deal with the boys, and we know that the information received at the school, it is very important to them. This is how this three-model program was born, in which we addressed significant issues for the boys. Those of us who participate in this project have dedicated our time to research, contribute, and collaborate as we have developed this program to address the needs of the boys identified in the schools where the Girls Empowerment Program has had an impact. This project invited us to see that a part of the group, the boys, remained curious and asked, why do they girls have a program and we don't? That question made us think, and we began to develop the program in February. The Niños Libres, Free Boys, program is a project that addresses three models. Number one, gender. Number two, masculinity and violence. Number three, poverty, changes in men and women. We understand that concepts as such can be open to discussion and there are taboos around them. However, the initiative to carry out this course has been taken from critical research. This course offers 5th and 6th grade boys information that will allow them to open new conversations about the physical changes that they are approaching in the adolescence, as well as the myths in the roles that are expected for them, as well as stereotypes about masculinity that permeate our culture. We seek to promote positive changes in these boys that impact coexistence through peaceful conflict resolutions, assertive communication, and self-knowledge. The program will educate and encourage boys to be free to make good decisions for themselves and their futures. Through this program, Rotary values of truth, fairness, goodwill, friendship, respect, and integrity are shared with the boys. We are grateful for everyone who has helped to develop this program, which has been approved by the Secretary of Education of Guanajuato. The docentes of the schools are the ones who are going to teach the boys using the curriculum that we have created. It is clear that children matter to us, and this is why we put all our hearts into this program so we can reach more children and have a positive impact in their lives every day.
So one of the unique and perhaps one of the most challenging aspects of this program is that we need to transport our teachers to the schools in the rural communities to teach the program. So this entails providing volunteer drivers, both members of our Rotary Club and non-Rotarians, to meet the teachers at a specified meeting place in San Miguel at 10 a.m., driving them to 2 to 4 schools each day, and returning them to the meeting place at 2 p.m. We need 1 or 2 drivers each day, Monday through Friday. From being a volunteer driver myself, I can share that this is a wonderful experience. It offers us the opportunity to visit the rural communities, to see their schools, to meet the school directors and teachers, and to see the children who are the future of Mexico. While the teachers are in the classroom for 2 hours, our male drivers find a shady spot to read, catch up on the news or email, take a nap, or find a local spot for refreshments. Our female drivers are welcome in the classroom to observe and to assist the teachers if they would like to participate. It is so rewarding to watch the transformation of the girls from day 1 of the course to day 5. On day 1, they are often timid and don't make eye contact. They may giggle at some of the topics being discussed or hesitate to participate in conversation or the activities. But by day 5, they have learned so much and have gained a tremendous amount of self-confidence. They have learned about their bodies and the changes to expect. They can draw and name the parts of the female reproductive system. Through words and songs, they have learned words of affirmation and understand the value and the miracle of life. They have learned that it is good to be a girl and beautiful to become a woman. They have learned to respect, value, and love themselves and other girls and women. On the final day of the program, it is truly amazing to watch them create an image of the female reproductive system in flowers on the floor of their classroom. Flowers they have brought from home. On that graduation day, they often bring thank you cards they have made and extra flowers to give our teachers and our volunteer drivers. It is their way of showing gratitude. Having received many beautiful bouquets of flowers throughout my life, I can tell you that the flowers these girls have handed me, often in cut-off plastic Coke bottles filled with precious water to serve as vases, are the most beautiful flowers I have ever received. These flowers are truly gifts from the hearts of these 5th and 6th grade girls, who show us how much it means to them that people care enough to bring them education, information, to encourage them to value, respect, and love themselves, and to bring them the resources of the beautiful reusable menstrual hygiene kits, which will empower them to stay in school. There is a card in each kit from our Rotary Club, which congratulates them on graduating from the program, tells them how proud and excited we are for them and their future, and how the kit is a gift from us to help them stay healthy, safe, and wise. They also give us hugs before we leave on the last day. I often find that I have tears in my eyes, and I look over to see that our teachers also have happy tears in theirs. I'm still learning Spanish, but you don't need to be fluent to understand the message in the girls' hugs, in their eyes, and in their smiles. This program will bring transformational change to not only these girls, but to their families and their communities. We look forward to tracking its impact on school dropout and graduation rates. If you would like to join us in this life-changing program and share in this rewarding experience through serving as a volunteer driver, we would love to chat with you after the service. Thank you for this opportunity to share our Girls Empowerment Program with you.
I'm pretty much speechless. That is so exciting and so stimulating and really encourages us to look at what we can do to support that. Thank you so much today from all of us to you.